Dispute at the hotel where they were staying.
And on the international scene. So, welcome to our interview to my Nigerian fans.
I'm the one telling you about this person. Well, check this out. I have this person online with me. They call her Zion's daughter. You know what I mean? They call them Zion's daughter. It means this person works with the Lion of Zion. You remember that Bob Marley song? Iron, like the lion in Zion. Well, I'm speaking to somebody who is Zion's daughter right here on Ray Power 100.5 FM. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ray Power.
Now, for many people, they say you're just a mother, but tell them all that you are.
Right. So, first of all, Zion daughter is from Ghana and based in the United Kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Zion daughter is a mother, a wife, and my daughter just had a child. So, and the youngest grandmother in the world.
So you're a first-time grandma. That's what it means.
It is the youngest in the world.
So how does it feel? How does it feel?
So beautiful, so amazing.
You're looking at how many of your generation right now? Your third generation. Cool, nice one.
That's
so
it.
Let's talk about you and your music. We've heard about your philanthropic works where you've been doing stuff for the women.
Yes. So
how?
Yes, I can talk about that one. So what I do is, it really touched my heart to help people. It's my nature from my childhood. So if I am traveling back to Ghana, say in a year or every 2 years, I kind of mobilize stuff that I have, and then I raise stuff from people that I know. So sometimes they are like widows association, people who have lost their husbands and they have associations, so they got children. So I'll take children clothes from 0 to about whatever age, so that they can pick it and give it to their children. And I give to disabled society as well, and hospitals. Yeah, a lot.
I love that. That's a very beautiful thing to do. But what inspired that? What led you to that? Were you from a family whereby you lost your dad or something?
Exactly. When you are from a family, so where I have got this far, it is just by the grace of God. Because I have not got anybody in the family that I could say, oh, that would take me abroad or that would take me to Europe. But it is by hard work and faith in God. So it's my covenant with God and like my tithe to God that if I am here and you have made this way for me, I will also make sure when I go back, I bless other people. And you won't believe what I did for the last yeah.
That's a very beautiful thing. Not everybody make a covenant. Most times when people find it hard, they'll tell God, God, give me this and I promise you I won't do this again. Then when it comes, they just forget about it.
Exactly. And it's not that I am overrich, but I thought the little I have, if I pay my bills and I got something left and I do something with my music, I will use another small one to put a smile on people's face. So even there's a small clinic in my village, in my hometown, about 2 years, 3 years now, I had the touch that I should approach them and start giving stuff to them, because if I go and visit my relatives in the village and I am sick, they will take me to the little clinic first before they will rush me to the big town. And you won't believe. Yes. So I took wheelchair, so many things for the maternity ward, and they were so much grateful. And I have followed it up every year with that. We did a nice debut last year, November. I was in Ghana, and they cannot believe that kind of intuition has touched me and is changing lives in the town.
That's beautiful. So let's talk about, we've talked about your philanthropical side. Let's talk about another side of you.
Yes.
The side whereby you have been getting awards. Let's talk about all the awards you've been collecting. I heard you collected the Gospel Award somewhere in Texas.
Exactly. The Texas one couldn't come on because, but I got a nomination into that one. And our beautiful that year, Messi picked it up. Messi was the one who picked it. So I believe the next one it will be me. So it was so beautiful that a USA, a very excellent, prestigious awards could recognize my work because somebody nominated me. And then they will go online, they were going to check everything you do, and they realize that is a good female soloist doing music in all the languages she can do, and they were so pleased. But my voting couldn't go far, but I am pleased that I got there.
Okay, but besides that, there were other awards you got.
It is, and I got an award in London. That time is in the year 2020, even during the COVID, so it was done online. And you will believe that was my first award, being like about 14 years in the music. I had then not received any award yet. And that COVID time, it is. And that COVID time, I was nominated in Women Worship Gospel Music in London. And they did it online, virtual, and then they will go and research all about you, and everything went through. So they were in the room there, and then all the nominees, our photos, our music were being played, and then awards were being announced. And then as the COVID was lifted that time, the following year, we went to collect our trophies and everything. So, and then from there, the door just opened every year. In my country, Ghana, yeah, Greater Accra region, best female vocalist, I want that one. Another one in my tribe, best artist of the year, gospel artist of the year, international artist of the year, and so on.
Wow.
And then the Montmorial one, a friend, somebody also that I know before I realized nominated me. He said, I watch your charity you have been doing all over the years. You go to the cripples, you go to widows, you go to clinic, little places that people will not want to go there. That is where you go to do your nomination. And then when my name was presented to that prestigious organization, they also look into what I do, and that is it. And it was so beautiful that night when we did it, and I went to receive it.
Okay, so would you call that evangelism, or would you just say it's just philanthropism?
I would say it's both. It's both evangelism and both philanthropists.
Okay, I like that. That's a beautiful one. So if you're just listening to us, remember we're talking to Zion's daughter. She is from Ghana. You know what? I actually touched her from Cote d'Ivoire, but she's from Ghana. Ghana is just like our house. It's not far now.
But do you know what? You were not wrong when you mentioned Cote d'Ivoire, because some of our relatives lives in Cote d'Ivoire. And when I was young, I stay in Cote d'Ivoire, Yamoussoukro. I stay in Cote d'Ivoire. That exactly. So about age of 10, before I was brought to Ghana. So when you were saying, I was laughing in my head. And they have a language. It's called the Jula language. I still remember some. Yeah. So when
I love to go to Cote d'Ivoire. But the reason I love to go to Cote d'Ivoire is because of my love for JJ Drogba.
Okay. So I still have wonderful friends in Ivory Coast. We get in touch. And in the year 2010, there was a church called the Christian Missionary Alliance, a very big church. They have their national conference in the Dimbokro. I was invited to go and sing in that stadium of about 5,000 full. So my poster, Zion daughter, and everything is in Ivory Coast. People know about me in Ivory Coast.
That's a nice play. That's a nice one. So let's talk about the song we're about to play. This very song. Tell us about the song and what inspired it.
Amazing. You know, when a songwriter tells you a history about a song, people sometimes don't take it serious, but they need to take it serious. As a gospel musician, this song, in the year 2024, there was a difficult situation in my family, in my life. The situation was so bad that if you don't have faith, you will give up. And I'm talking about a hospital case. I'm talking about an ICU, a situation that, you know, it's so bad. And you are praying. And I remember I lift up my eyes one of the evening. I said, God, would there be a way out? And I didn't get a reply then, but I slept. The next 2 days, I woke up and I was singing the song, Mi wonya mio, I have a God. What he cannot do does not exist. So the issue that is in ICU, oxygen, so much that is in higher. As I wake up with a song, the Lord said, what I cannot do does not exist. So I said, Lord, that means healing is coming in the person, in this family. And the Lord said, yes, continue to believe. And truly, within few days, it was a miracle. And after that, yes, and yes, it's a strange miracle. And those who are close to me, they know what I'm talking about. So if anybody is listening to us, I want them to take this song serious, because when we sing, we are not just singing for ourselves. We are like David in the Bible. Bible says for David, when he is playing the harp, he received information from God. Singers, sometimes we see more things deep like a prophet, because God will download things onto you. So when we sing, when there's an issue that is troubling somebody like Saul, be it madness, be it sickness, it's gonna flee from you, because God downloaded through us. So I want anybody who is listening to say, I am not waiting to get a miracle before I will say, Onjekado or Jesus can do. In the dying situation now, that is left with the person last kobo, last dollar, last penny, last money. Call upon God. Say, God, what you cannot do does not exist. Before you realize, he sent help your way. Or God, open this door for this interview. Open this. So I want people who listen to us that this song came in a difficult situation. And I was not expecting, but God did it. That's why David wrote in the book of Psalms, and he said, the Lord has heard me in my distress. So this is how I can equal it too. The Lord heard me in my distress. So I want people to understand that this song, the Lord heard me in my distress. And that is how the Lord is. And he will hear anybody that will play this song or that will use this song as a covenant prayer and say, God, if our sister say Onjekado, I believe it is Onjekado, because our forefather Abraham believed and it was accounted unto him as faith. So that is what I could say on this one.
Zion, daughter, I love the way this woman's spirit is so on point. She's talking about Onjekado, only Jesus can do.
Yes.
And she's saying you need to believe in this song. So, Zion, daughter, many people want to follow you on your social media to know everything you're doing.
That's
How
right.
do they do that?
Yes. So because the name Zion Daughter, I think so many people love it along. I realized some people call themselves Zion Daughter on the social media. So when I was going to register my song, I picked GH to identify me that I'm from Ghana. So, so when you go to any of the social media and you type Zion Daughter GH, you're gonna find it. Even when they are in their WhatsApp they are going to put a photo on their status, type Zion Daughter GH, it will bring all my song. You are on Facebook, you put a photo, you want to put a song around it, type Zion Daughter GH, it will list all my songs. Any other platform, wherever you are, just type Zion Daughter GH, it will list all my songs for you. Yes.
I love that. Okay, so we're about to play this song on Jakarta right now on Reaper 100.5 FM in the city of Abuja for everybody to listen. I know we're all going through one or two, three things, and we need to know who can fix it. But here we are. Only Jesus can do, and
That's
that is what
right.
we're going to be playing this very evening. I want to thank you for taking our time to talk to us this very afternoon on Reaper 100.5 FM.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you also so much.
On all social media platforms, right? We're talking about streaming platforms now. Your songs are everywhere.
Everywhere, every streaming platform, from the A to the Z.
From the A to the Z.
That's right.
Okay, I like that. All right, thanks a lot for taking our time with us. That is Zion Daughter right here on Raypower. We've been talking about her music on Jekado. She's been doing wonderful songs for a very long time, getting recognition all around the world. And she is from our sister country, Ghana. You know, we love Ghana so much, right? Especially when we eat that their food, KK. Anyway, let's get into the music and play this wonderful song right here for you by the Zion Daughter, and it's called on Jekado, right here on Raypower 100.5 FM in the city of Abuja, live and direct on the Lunch Drive. My name is Mr. May 11, and I had a wonderful time talking with Zion Daughter. Did you have a wonderful time talking to me?
Yes, I did. You are so lovely. God richly bless you and bless all your listeners and fans.
Amen. All right, so let's get into it. Remember, this is Ray Power 100.5 FM. The lunch. Okay,
hello. I'm listening.
You're listening. That was a great one. Nice one. You really
That's nice. Hawaram chuku. Miwa nyamio. I have a God. That's not easy. Jehovah can do. Onjekado. Jesus can do.
Okay, Mom. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you, Nigeria. Thank you, and I can't wait to see you one day. God richly bless.
We're hopeful. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, bye.
So that's it. And they're gonna continue playing, and they are playing. You saw that DJ, what he put about my son the other time. So yeah. So thank you, and glad the Lord has opened the door for this my 20th anniversary, crossing the borders. Amen. God richly bless you for following and supporting, because it's not easy to do music.